Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sally Pinto and I'm from the Yonkers Newark Neighborhood Naturally Occurring Retirement Community. We launched back in January of 2020 and we're here to serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We have lots of fun programs and activities, and we also have a lot of resources for you as well. Our programs include meditation chair yoga, body mind fitness, bingo, and any other programs that you might be interested, like arts and gardening. We have our resource specialist, Alexa Smith, who can help you with finding services and activities out there for you, as well as our nurse, Barbara Simone, who can help answer your health-related questions. We're here for you, we're here for our community, and we look forward to seeing you in our programs. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alexa Smith, the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. I'm here to help with application assistance, referrals for home delivered meals, and transportation services will be coming soon. We also offer Zoom activities and Zoom programs. And if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm here to help. Thank you so much and enjoy the program.
Welcome. I'm Barbara Simone, registered nurse. I recently retired from Westchester County's Health Department as a public health nurse. I am now here to try to assist you with any medical or preventive care issues. Enjoy this program, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
Guys, thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for having me. It's always wonderful to be with you. I'm excited to do my first workout from my new van for all of you. Getting to share this experience with all of you from the past year until now, it has kind of all led to this. So I have you to thank for all of this. And without further ado, let's get into the warm-up. So let's get back into our neck and shoulder exercises. So finding that good posture, tight core, shoulders back, and bringing our right hand into the left side of our neck, just above the collarbone. Spend about 30 seconds here, playing those little muscles like little guitar strings, and breathing. Nice, deep, slow breaths. And 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the chin to chest and then over to the collarbone. Grab back behind the head and 3 circles in each direction. All right, refining that core position, shoulder position, and let's get the left arm into the right side of the neck this time. And 3, 2, 1. All right, same thing. 3 circles each direction. Once we're there, let's bring our thumbs into the muscles of the chest just below the collarbone. And if we have any that are a little sore, a little tight, we can feel any knots, just kind of playing around with them, go easy on them, but try to get them to loosen up for you. You can breathe into your fingers. Do so, it might help. And 3, 2, 1. Give the shoulders a couple rolls. All right. Shake out your neck, shake out your head, anything that is feeling like it's a little stiff this morning. And then we're going to go into a spinal twist. So reaching over to the left to start. You can grab onto the back of your chair. Great. Otherwise, just going as far as you can comfortably, looking for a little bit of a stretch. And we'll pull very lightly into the stretch. And 3, 2, 1. Comfortably come out and switch sides. As we're twisting here, we're contorting the body so that you might feel a bit of pressure when you take a deep breath in. That's all right. Breathe into that pressure. Expand your body, expand the lungs, train them to push just a little bit harder. And 3, 2, 1. Come on out. And rolling out the shoulders, moving the body up and down, whatever gets you feeling loose. And let's start our workout off today. Before exercises in the chair, we're going to start by just tapping our feet up and down, get the legs working for us. After that, we're going to do our overhead reaching down in the chair today. Once I stand up, I will be able to reach up very high. So we'll be here, back and forth. And because we're in the chair, maybe we can lean a little bit farther as long as the chair has enough stability. After that, we will sit to stand. We love that one. And then finally, twisting side to side, working through the core, through the shoulders as we move our body. All right. So those 4, we're going to start, get it going. Tell you the next 4 once we finish them. Here we go. 40 seconds, tapping the feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. This chair is a little bit lower today, so I get a little extra attention, extra squeeze on the hip flexors as they're a little bit closer to my torso. It makes it a little bit harder to pick them up. That's all right. Let's, I love a good challenge. And 3, 2, 1, rest. And we'll take a couple seconds here. Just start breathing in really deep. Let's oxygenate the body. Slow exhales if we can. Once we get the body warmed up, it's gonna be harder and harder to slow down the exhale. But let's keep practicing. 3, 2, 1, reaching overhead. Here we go. How are your shoulders and chest feeling today? Can you get that arm up a little bit higher? We're able to move through the chest, through the shoulder and the lat as much as we can. If we're here, that's okay. This works too. As long as we're pushing, we should feel a little bit of tightness here. Top of the shoulder, making us work a little bit harder. Get those arms back up overhead. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Continue deep breathing. We're going to sit to stand next. This one's going to be a great challenge, getting all the way out of this deep chair. But I do it for you guys. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, sliding all over the place already. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Start taking some more deep breaths. Next one, we're going to be twisting side to side. Now, as always, you can make this as hard as you want. You can condense your core, make sure you're working through it, or you can pull your shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Challenge yourself however you want. All right, it's hard to keep that core engaged the whole time, especially when we're trying to breathe. Makes the breaths a little more shallow. 3, 2, 1, rest. Up and around and behind the chair. First one we're going to be doing is up onto the toes and then slowly lower back down. Up and slowly down. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Those cues were squeaking a little bit too much for me. So a friend of mine who works in the medical field was talking to me about how stem cells are activated when we do resistance training slowly on the way down. Something about fighting against gravity makes them produce a little bit more. I don't know. 3, 2, 1. That's just what he told me. All right. For the next one, I'll be leaning side to side, working through the legs a little bit more. As you can see, we have my knees down. It's one side and then the other. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Wherever you are with this one, try to push through your heel of the foot that's flat in front. So it doesn't matter if you're getting all the way down to the ground or not. Think about pushing out of that heel, activating the back of your leg. Giving you a good challenge. Training the whole leg. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next one, we're going to do some arm circles out in front. So just bring that arm across, squeezing through the bicep and chest as we do, right? So obviously this is an easy motion unless we put a little bit extra vigor in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, and relax. Squeeze and relax. It's a great warm up for the chest. Open up here, squeeze and close, activate the shoulder there. And 3, 2, 1. Great work, guys. Last one for this first round of the Tabata. We go up, back, down, punch forward, up, back, down, punch forward. All right, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Pick those shoulders up to the ears. Pull them back. Pull the shoulder blades back together. Bring them down. Punch forward. Shoulder blades up. Pull them back, down, punch forward. Awesome. Here we go. Great work, guys. See if we can get an exhale with those punches too. Inhale. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That's the first round. In 10 seconds, we're going to start round 2. If you have a sip, want to grab a sip, go ahead. And when we get going, tapping the feet in 3, 2, 1. There we go. One thing I will say is this van reverberates every noise. Need that insulation in here as soon as possible. But for now, do a little tap dance. We're moving, guys. Come on. Let's speed it up this round. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Okay. Second one, we're going to be reaching up overhead. So let's find that position with the core nice and tight here. We can get as much openness in the chest as possible. Shoulder back, reaching up overhead. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So if you weren't sweating last round, your heart rate wasn't getting too high, start to move this one. Let's go a little bit faster. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Slowing the breathing. Sitting to standing is next. Let's position the feet. Maybe you're a little bit wider this time, maybe a little bit tighter in. Change it up, give yourself a challenge. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, what are we thinking about here? Core tight. And as we come up, try not to round through the back. Try not to dip the head. Keep the shoulders back. Core tight. Sitting up, using the glutes, using the quads. Challenge your legs. Make them work for you. Make them do something a little bit different than they're used to. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I like this next one because it does something that for my abs that I don't really get unless I can lay on the ground and do something I call penguin. So let's tighten through here, through the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and move. There we go. 10 seconds to go, guys. Maybe we're going a little bit faster. And 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Let's get up and behind. Okay. Raising up onto those toes. Slowly lowering down. In 3, 2, 1. And down. Lock the knees out. So we're working through the quads, through the glutes, through the calves, controlling our own body weight. We want to own this weight in every position. So let's start at the base, start at the ground floor, coming up and then lowering down. Our feet are the first point of contact, our stabilizers. So let's honor them. Let's give them a little bit of training. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, now to widen the feet out and train our legs a little bit higher up. And move through the quads, through the hips, the torso. In 3, 2, 1, leaning down. Maybe we're getting a little bit farther down this time. If you aren't quite feeling the burn in the quads yet, maybe go a little bit lower, push a little bit harder, maybe move a little bit faster. As always, your speed doesn't have to look like anybody else's, as long as you are feeling the challenge in all the right places. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome, guys. For this next one, as long as we're feeling stable, we're gonna go both arms at the same time. Expanding the chest, opening it up, pushing the chest forward, collapsing in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. If you want to use the chair for stability and go one arm at a time, that's great as well. Otherwise, open up the chest and squeeze. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent, guys. All right. Okay. For this one, we're going to change it up a little bit. Last one for this round, I want you to put your arms on the back of your head, tighten through your core, and make some circles. As much as you can, as big as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Work through the entire back and the core. At 20 seconds, we're going to switch sides. And other direction. I find this one to be great for the entire body. From the feet rooting ourselves into the floor to the hips, stabilizing us as we go around. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. We have one more round to go. So if we're starting to feel a little dehydrated, if you haven't had enough liquid yet this morning, we'll have some now. You guys are ready? We're going to start round 3 in 3, 2, 1. Let's get those feet moving. guys feeling the blood flow going down to the feet yet? Maybe we can move a little bit faster. Ten seconds to go. Last round. Give yourself a challenge. Here we go. 100%, 110%. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. All right. One exercise down. We have 7 more to go. We're going to be reaching up over our heads. Now that our shoulders are getting nice and loose, our back's getting nice and loose, these ones should be the best yet. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. How are we feeling through the shoulders? No pain? If there's any pain, take it down a little bit. If there's not, keep moving. Let's move a little bit faster. 15 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. Shoulders feeling good. Mine are. I hope yours are as well. I'm going to sit to stand. Maybe my feet will be a little bit tighter this time. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it up. What are you going to do? How are you challenging yourself? 3, 2, 1. Standing up and back down. As you already know, the last round. Give ourselves a challenge. Oh, is my chair falling apart on me? Something happened there. All right, haven't fallen yet. Okay, 20 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys. That's 3 down. We twist it next. Twist and shout. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Core tight. Shoulders back. Now move. Now, do you want to keep your head stable, looking forward, or do you want to move with your body? I think both will have a benefit of some sort. Up to you how you want to do it. And 3, 2, 1, done. All right, guys. All right, last 4. Now that we're behind the chair and standing, let's give them our best effort. Starting with toe raises in 3, 2, 1. We're all the way up, and we're slowly lowering down. It's great for your ankles, your feet, your hips, your knees, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. All right. Shooting up. All right, we're almost done. How are you challenging yourself this one? 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, feet wide apart. Maybe we can get even a little bit lower this time. Maybe we can work a little bit faster for this last round. Get a little bit sweaty. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I didn't even have to say anything. I knew you guys were working hard. All right. Open it up, collapsing the chest. Give our shoulders, chest muscles some love here while we keep the core tight in 3, 2, 1. All right. 10 seconds. A couple of your hardest squeezes yet. And 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, let's find some stability through our roots. Grabbing the ground with the toes, holding on tight, making sure the hips are feeling nice and stable. Get those hands up overhead. And in 3, 2, 1. Nice big circles. And switching in 3, 2, 1, other direction. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Great work, guys. Thank you for sticking with me for that workout. First workout in the van complete. Now, let's take a couple moments to find our breath again. Deep inhales through the nose and out of the mouth. Now, as we do these, counting to yourself how long it takes you to take an inhale, and then try to make that exhale 1 count longer. And on the next exhale, slowly close your eyes. And as we start to get comfortable in our environment, feeling the weight of the feet on the floor, hands on the lap, body weight pushing into your chair or the ground. Are there any sounds in your area? Just noticing them, giving them your full attention briefly, and then letting them go. Briefly touching upon the acceptance that we talked about the last few classes. What have you been accepting? Have you been able to reach any barriers, any walls between you and acceptance? Have you been able to overcome any of those barriers? remembering that there is no pressure to meet them, to overcome them. All we are doing is just asking ourselves that question and then letting it go. For today, we're going to talk about how we can support and lift up the people in our community. For myself, it's always been important that I knew that I was the best. I was athletic and smart and accomplished in many different ways. This importance to me would often overcome the sight of others and their importance, their accomplishments, their abilities. In recognizing that, I invite you to take the chance today, tomorrow, until we meet again, to lift up somebody else in your community. I will be doing the same. And I hope that it's something that we can share with the world. So, bring the attention to the breath, starting to focus on the inhale and relaxing on the exhale. In for a count of 1, out for a count of 2, all the way up until we get to 10, and then starting over. If the mind gets distracted, if we've lost our train of thought, or if we've lost the focus on the breath, just noticing, is that thinking, is that feeling, where have I let my mind go? And then letting that go and coming right back to the breath. And for your next round of 10 breaths, intentionally slowing down each breath. Whatever pace you are going at, take a little extra time on the inhale and a little extra time on the exhale. And on the next exhale, letting go of any focus on the breath and allowing the mind to do whatever it wants. If it's been wanting to think, let it think. And as we finish up our moment of reflection, coming back into the body, into the space around you, into the feeling of your feet on the floor, hands on the lap, body pressing into the chairs, noticing any smells or sounds around you. And then whenever you are ready, opening the eyes, and we will be done for today.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis and Barbara from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.